Hello, Victoria. Good evening. What do you mean by register your line online? I don't understand that. Hello, Adiola. Good evening, Adeyinka. Good evening. What do you mean by Good evening, Ajiboya. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How was your day? Hope it was good. Has been let's say okay, yeah, this Tuesday. So we didn't meet yesterday, but hope you attended yesterday's class of other mentors. How was it? You enjoy it? This is week 6. So how's it been going? How many people have watched the videos, like the resources? How many people have watched the resources? Good evening, everyone. Denzel Bob, sorry, good evening. Hey, good evening. Charles, yeah, good evening, Miracle. Much better, yes. But Charles said something. Okay. You've missed a lot of lectures and projects. Can you steam it up? Yes, you can steam it up. I think it depends on you and your determination and how much you're willing to go. All depends on you. You're in charge. I'm sure you can do it. I don't know what's wrong with this sharing screen thing today. All right. That's what I'm just going to do. All right. All right. First things I need to do as many screens as possible. Miracle. As many screens as possible. Adinka, sorry, I don't think there's anything else that can be done if you did not submit before the deadline. Or yeah, sorry, I don't think there's anything that can be done about that. So I'm really sorry about that. All right. So how many people have said low fidelity? How many people have studied low fidelity? Ola Jerry said that at least 20 screens. Not a lot. Let me see. Just on one design. Let me see how many screens I've done for this design. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 19. Say if I had one of these, yeah, kind of. It's not too much. Not too much. Depends on how wild you can think, how big your project is. Not too much. Not too much. I feel like well, it depends on your idea. Some people's idea don't need that much many screen, but then depends on your idea. So it's actually cool. Come on. That's serious. All right, so I've done 5 screens today on my low 5. That's great. Yes, sir. That's great actually. Well done. All right, so hope your fidelity has been going on well. Like, have you been going enjoying the design process? Whew. Design is actually interesting. So this 20 screen is low fidelity. Yes. So this low fidelity, then you convert those low fidelity to high fidelity. Let me see if I can show you one of my projects. No, man. Let me check. Probably look at it somewhere else. Let me just check. It's in my draft. Okay. Alright, this one here. I'm currently working on my health product with 4 major features. Each screen from the dashboard for each feature is like 5 now times 4. Don't you think it's much? 4 major features. It's not too much actually. It's not much. All right, so this is one of my work. Let me see, make it bigger. Okay, I should have corrected it. Let me see. All right. Yeah, so this is one of my projects. This is the fidelity. I've actually changed so much things in the fidelity. But these are many screens: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yep, 23 screens. And now they actually added some more features. I just thought of some more things I want to add to the product. So these screens are not actually too small. Not actually too small. I'm sure most people are doing apps, so it should not be difficult for you to do. It should not be difficult for you to do. All right. So does anyone have any questions, things they don't understand, things they want to do, maybe something they want to create and they don't know how to create it, or they don't know how to go about it? So you can actually ask those questions here and now. Which link are we sharing? Is it prototype link or just the Figma link? You can share any of the two actually. Figma link or prototype link, you can share any of the two. Doesn't matter which one you share. You can share anyone you actually prefer to share. We'll check for both. Check the prototype. If your design is a prototype, if you're designing from prototype, we check your design files. So depends on you. But then it's just easier if you just send the file, then we can always click on play to check if you have prototypes or something like that. So can our screen have designs like edit angles and all? Miracle, what do you mean by edit angles? What do you mean by edit angles? I don't understand what you mean by edit angles. Miracle, why are you saying God when? by the end of this week now, when you're done with your project, you would not be saying God when again. All right, I will prototyping at low fidelity. No, you're only prototyping your high fidelity, your i5, that's the only thing you're prototyping. Can I do a quick high fidelity for what I have here? Well, this I have the fidelity of this done already. Let me see, I have it here. This is the fidelity already. See, I've done the fidelity already. Changed some things, changed so many things. This is the fidelity done already. done the fidelity already. So, meow meow. Yep. Yeah, done the fidelity, done high fidelity. Wait, there's something supposed to be here. Oh, haven't I done that? Something is here, something is missing. Hue. Serious. Yeah. No, man. Something is missing from here. Ooh. Right, so please remove the guys, let's see the design clearly. Yeah, why don't you see the design clearly? All right, so I knew something was there. Okay, this is here. Let me see my neighbors. Current version. Yep. Okay. I've seen what I'm looking for. All right, so let me just click on done. Yep. Okay, let me just remove the grid and see. I have a lot of things here because when I'm working, I've not actually did up, so it's actually just there. So this is my fidelity. Everything just have very clean accents. Because I was just looking for something natural, not something too, just something natural. So, yep, this. I think some things that might be different. It's not regular. All right, so I have this. Look for a job. I have this. I have all this done. What else? Yep, something like that. Sha. Then this. Think left comment here for myself. That's one thing with design. You come back. I think I've done this like since maybe September. Okay, if you can remember when I was doing the marketing history, I did this since like September, August, and stuff. And 8 days ago, I came here and I was looking at it, and then an idea came into my head, and I just quickly comment here for myself. Whenever I'm coming back to work on this, I just look at the comments and then fix it up. So, something like that. Just so many different things I'm just trying to do. Meow. All right, so I don't think I should do this way. It's simpler this way. It's been nice if this can slide, right? Just slide. Interesting. Let me just put a comment of myself. Slide able. All right. All right, so leaving comment for myself. All right, so the only thing I can do is what's that shot that you're over now? What's it what is that over? This is a comment. I left comment for myself. Just click on this, leave comment, something there, something like that. And that's on the comment feature. Come on. Okay. The comment feature. But it's still clean work. It's not clean actually. No, this work is not clean. No, I don't believe this ought to be clean. All right, so let me God. All right, so what do we do now? What else? Yeah, that's comments. Please, must all mobile apps have a bottom line bar? No, not really. Depends on your app. Don't know what your app can do. Edun. Oh, okay. So let me take Ebon's question first. Edun, sorry. It's not necessary. Let me see. What app do I have? Let me see. Okay, so this app. I have this app here, and so this app just actually just included this in the app. See, Okay, so this is my navigation, just two navigations. Now, I could actually do without having this navigation. I'm just putting this navigation for accessibility's sake. People don't have to stress too much. It will make things easier for them. That's why I'm putting this navigation. But then my app can actually work without a navigation. So what I'm actually just going to say is, okay, if you want to check file, easily always check file here. If you click on this, stay to the top. Very easy. So also here, if you click back from all these pages, it takes you back till you get to the page. But then I just put the home button there so that if you are on, let's say, the page now, you can just click on home and it takes you home directly. And that's just it. Then yes, yeah, I just wanted to go back home here. So okay, let's say this something like this, go back home, close, you back home, all those kind of things. So it's not really, you don't have to, don't need it, you don't really have to. So that's just it. All right, so let me see what else. Somebody wants me to do low fidelity into high fidelity. Wait, wait, low fidelity, since I've been working here for a very long time. Right, so this has been our round. So let's just see about playing around here. All right. Depends on your flow. Miracle. Depends on your flow. Depends on where you're going to. Depends on what you are doing, how you are doing it. That's what will determine if your app will have a back button or not. If it doesn't need to have a back button, then it doesn't need to have it. Process now. I can click on to remove a button from here and just leave it as great. Because this doesn't really require back button. Button and grade will do the same thing. And I can turn on to put back button. Look here too, you see this one is card. This is working with the navigation. So home payment card. It's on card now. Then if it doesn't need back or anything, I just click on home and it takes me back home. Click on payment, takes me to payment, click on profile, takes me to profile. That kind of a thing. So something like that. Okay. Something like that. So that's all, I guess. Let me see. Somebody has to when you say designing our screen with rectangle, then edit it to different shapes. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. I'm trying to understand this, but I don't really understand. You can have rectangles like if you are creating a frame for like mobile frame, like frame for phones, don't use rectangle, use a frame. What's the name of the frame? You can choose frames from here and say 30 mini. Right, so this is a 30 mini frame. So don't go and be drawing a rectangle and be trying to use it as frame. But you can draw a rectangle to get a shape. If I want maybe something like power now, I can use maybe this rectangle to get it. By maybe making this, let's say 500 now. Like this. Let me just put color so you can see it. Something like this. This is from the rectangle that back to the radius, not radius. And I can also do it from here. Do anything. Actually move it around, shape it however I want to do it. The rectangle. Something that won't happen, it won't work with a frame. You can't do that with frame. You don't ever work with frame. So yep. And so any more questions? Sorry, I'll try to speak as loud as I can. Michelle, I'll try to speak as loud as I can. All right, so does anyone have any more questions? If you have questions, please throw your questions in. Let's talk about them. Any questions? What don't you understand? Okay, someone said, can I do a short recap on how I did high fidelity? Crazy. I don't have any. I wish I have maybe low fidelity and I've not done. So most of my designs have low fidelity. This is low fidelity on this one. This is just wireframe actually. So this is wireframes, and from wireframes I did the high fidelity. Then let me see. Do I have any other one? I'm not sure I do. Let me see. No, man. No, I don't have. Okay, let me just pick one from anywhere. Where is it? All right. So, what screen should I pick? Which one should I pick now? I don't know. Somebody suggest something. You can actually give me something to design. Screen and I can do the fidelity and fidelity for you. We still have like 20 minutes, so if you can come up with something now, we can design it during the time together. So, what you? How do I pick right colors to use, given that things and shades has to use a lot? Am I to incorporate all in the design or okay, that's interesting. For the project phase, which one is 80% points before you participate? Is it like 50% of the total 72 points? Yes, whatever 80% of 72 is. 72 is the total point. Then 80% of whatever the total point is 72, then 80% of 72. All right, so someone says, okay, so what I'm just going to do now is someone should please suggest, just give a suggestion of what maybe a low fidelity screen that should design. Give a suggestion of a low fidelity screen that should design. Then I would so you know what I'm going to do is say all right, so I have this idea of designing an app where people can actually upload people can change their BVN details from the app or the website, whatever, mobile app, mobile website. People can change their BVN details there. So if you say you want to change your name, if it's your name you want to change, you change your name, and then if it's not your name you want to change, if it's maybe your picture, you can change your picture. But to change each one, you state the reason why you want to change each one, and then maybe if you need maybe to upload something, affidavit, anything, you could actually also upload it there. So let me see. That's a lot of thinking. I've not thought about this until now. I've not thought how to do it. I've just always thought of, okay, I want to do it, but never how to do it. So let's see if we can. I said health tech screen. Okay, you guys are telling me it. What should we do in health tech? I've not really done much stuff in health tech. Most people do telemedicine, and I feel like it's boring now. Like a lot of people are doing telemedicine, so I don't really think it's something I want to do anymore, or something I really want to do. So, but if you have health tech, what do you want us to do in health tech? Can I just say it out so we can try that? But if we don't get anything, by 8:20, I said 8:20, 8:40. I'm just gonna go with what I have in my head. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do for my iOS pack. I have an iOS pack. I'm designing for iOS. I'm going to do for my iOS pack. iOS. I have an iOS, and I have an iOS kit. iOS kit. Okay, so 16. All right. iOS 16 UI kit. All right, so this is good. Nice. Let's check it out. Once it's downloading, we check it out. Book a doc ahead. Yes, you can save the style guide you use actually. It really help a lot. Save the style guide you use. It really help a lot. All right. So what we do now is we go inside. Let me see which one is for phones. Keyboard. Crazy, yeah. Right, so we don't need keyboards. Keyboards. Oh, these are nice keyboards though. But nobody needs keyboards now. They just look for the phones. How nice. All right, so what we need to do now is so what I'm looking for is the UI element. I'm looking for the bar, I'm looking for the bottom bar. I think this is for tablet or something. iPad here. As for iPad, this is iPhone, we need this top part, we need this bottom part. What we do now is I'm looking for where it's actually really specified navigation. So navigation somewhere. Navigation. Okay, so this does not have navigation. Let's check controls. Controls. No. So normally, what I'm just checking for this is just to get the and then it's good to actually design with that in mind. So you actually know, okay, this is exactly what I'm designing for. This is what it's gonna look like, something like that. So let me see, so something like this, but then let me see. I don't like any of it. I'm just gonna go with something else entirely. Let's keep such a green. I have one already. Yeah, I have 15. And this RS kit. Let us go out to this one. Let me check this one. The UI is like a form of style guide, but the UI is like not really design system and style guide. It's like in between design system and style guide, something like that. For components, each component and how they should be like that. All right, so this is the one I have. Okay, so you can see this one has the indications of, oh, this is light, dark, like dark screen and green, light and blue, that kind of it. See light, like light mode, dark mode. So you see how these are. Then I can pick the one I want. I choose to pick the green one or the blue one. Then if you use the blue one, let's just pick the green one. So we pick the green one, say Control C now. If you go to our design, here's our design here. If you do Control V, I see it. Side, bring it back inside. And don't forget your grid. Let's use our grid. Use column. Use 4 normally. We use 2. I use 4. Put 16 here. So imagine also 16. Because I is 16, imagine 16. All right, so I put it at the center and then I put it line top. Straight at it. Perfect. Then I can say left top. Yeah, and this is nice. Fixed position while scrolling. Same thing. For dark mode, this is dark mode. If I duplicate the screen now, Control D and make the background dark. Let's say I just used one to the background. See, for dark mode, this is white. If I switch it back to light mode, yeah, showing what what's it showing? Showing light, like for light mode. Well, like magic. All right. So we don't need any of these things. Change it back to light mode. All right. This is style guide. Just better to actually just create yourself. All right, so we'll go back there. Sorry. So we'll go back there and then we put the button. This is the home indicator, like button navigation, whatever. So this, I copy it, I go back to my design. Yeah, it. Line bottom, line center. So it's at the bottom at the center now. So I put it here, my alignment will be bottom, left. All right, so this is nice. So if I make my screen long, it's always going to be at the bottom because of what I did now. All right. If I'm too fast, you can actually just rewind a little and catch up then. Move the slider to the front back and catch up. All right, so I don't know what we do. Are we doing the doctor? Oh, that's crazy. Now I have to think. What do we need on the screen for booking a doctor? It's mainly going to be phone. Time, you're going to actually set the time. Going to put it, there's going to be a place where you actually pick a time. There's going to be a place where you actually pick, depends. Okay, so let's just do something crazy now. All right, so let me write out points, things that we need to do. Let me quickly write it out. So we can say, book a how is this thing? All right, cool. So book a doctor, and then book a, so you set time, set online meeting. All right, so book a doctor. It says state element to doctor suggestion. And then when you get the doctor suggestion, you select the doctor, Okay, so because I'm not actually doing I don't know how many people can hear me, but then because you have done all this in your own stating the feature or writing the user stories part. So this is like my own user stories and maybe like just setting out what I want to have on the page and maybe the flow, that kind of a thing. That's what I'm trying to put here. So I know, okay, I want to book a doctor. But then to book a doctor, I need to know, okay, what's going on with me. Like, do I have a disease? Or like, if I don't know, then I say I don't know, then maybe they send me to see a general doctor. If my BP is rising, I know, okay, the kind of doctor I'm going to see. So you can actually have, that's to state the element. Then you can actually select the doctor. Maybe they recommend doctors like, okay, I have cancer, I want to check up a bit. But then somebody has cancer and they want to check maybe like for a doctor that can actually see them. So if they state what's going on with them, what they have, and then they can actually just say, okay, these are doctors we have, and then okay, I'm meeting this doctor. Then also if you have a meeting doctor, you can always maybe like just do an appointment with the doctor, that kind of a thing. So you select doctor, then you set the date, you set the time, you set maybe online or physical meeting. Then what else? What else do we need? I don't think there's anything else we need. When you're going to meet the doctor, what do you need? Nothing. Just go and meet the doctor and talk. All right. So let's work with this. Let's work. So I want to book a doctor. State ailment. It's doctor suggestion. All right. So say welcome. So let's say come. Let's say the person logs in. Blah blah blah. Send. Cindy. Put a nice MB. Okay. I'm not supposed to put emojis now, but I'm just going to put it for now. Probably I did. I want something nice, something bright, something captivating, something natural. So flowers are good. It is health. Let's use a flower. Flower or white and yellow flower. Our background is yellow, so let's use a flower. So to use the flower this time, let's use the simple one. Nice. Makes Cindy even look nicer. All right. Oh, no, sorry, I was I was actually trying to select an emoji in Microsoft emoji. That's why I want to continue. All okay. So we have it already. Right, so welcome Cindy. Okay, there's no need for what would you like to do? We just know you want to doctor say like yeah, what is wrong with you? Maybe that's not the right approach. Okay, okay, so let's say step appointment with a needs yeah if none and if not select right. So what we can do is set an appointment. Doctor, kindly state your ailment. Okay, that should be. His name is not bold. I don't want it to be bold. Let's use something like regular, just the normal. This is black. Everything is black now. I don't want it to be black. Okay, but it's still low fidelity, right? So welcome to let's make it bold, better, something like this. And that's not bold enough. Let's make it bold, full bold. Okay. So we have this. Taking my space now, 24. Set an appointment with the doctor. Kindly state your ailment. If you know what you know, if you know, if you know it, you know what it. If not, select the category you belong to. Right. So now we actually now do something like this. So we say what do I call it? So something like what category does your ailment belong to? So we'll put a question mark here. I'm going to make this 14 because what do you call it? Because let me see. So because 16 is big, right? So I don't really know how this looks like. I'm not using my phone, but then let's just go along with the flow. Right. Then I make 16 regular. Say okay, I select category. And so I do auto layout on this. Not fill minus stroke auto layout. And what I do now is I put drop down arrow. So run. Wherever your arrow is, wherever your icons from, you go down and click on. I'm going to Chevron for drop down. When it loads now, my drop down icon. So Chevron, I do my Chevron, I bring it inside here. All right, so this is my Chevron. I put it at the center here. And on top, I'm going to make it 16. I'm too fast, I'm really sorry. So I speak very fast actually. So sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to make a space between. To make it good evening, good evening. All right, so to make this space in between, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this three dots here. Once I click on the three dots, I'm going to click on C mode, click on space in between. Well, there's a shortcut to do this, but then I will might many people confused. But then if you check the Figma release for the whole auto layout, and then you would see the shortcut for everything. So the height of my form 40, The height is 40, which is nice. So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to make this like this. All right. So I don't want anything else. It's cool for me. So I'm going to make this close to each other, something like it for now. Then I'll out it. All right. I've added the two together. All right. So what category does AML belong to? Select the category, click drop down the scroll and the category. Now also we can ask them for something else. So for this one, it would be like a tag. So once they say okay, enter your symptoms. Your symptoms. That's why MPQ. All right. Symptoms. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this. It's inside auto layout frame. Duplicate this, bring this down underneath. Make it very small. What I'm doing that is create like an inscription. I'm going to make it regular. To create an inscription, enter your symptoms. Yes, fine. They enter their symptoms. Maybe tell them something like maybe enter from at least 3 symptoms. Enter at least 3 symptoms. Sorry about your network. You can, Chiamaka, you can submit any of the links. Prototype link or Figma link. Anyone you can submit, or just submit a Figma link or stitch up for your prototype. So you can submit anyone. All right, so at least 3 symptoms. That's like it. So I type so that they can actually see. I'm going to play out these two together because I want to in between them. This is in between them is you can see it. So I want to change it. So I'm going to make it something like 4. Like this. So enter at least 3 symptoms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this back to pack. I'm going to use my shortcut now. I'm going to change it back to pack. I'm going to hide this, I'm going to hide this drop down. So hide it. All right. So once I have it in it, okay, this is fine. What we need to do now is when they enter the symptoms, we need a screen for what it's going to look like, obviously. So, but that's not going to be on the screen. This is let's say the initial screen. You know what it's going to look like. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to bring this out. The fidelity, right? So and I'm just going to bring it out and something like this, duplicate this again, down, put a layout on it, write something like cough. Then make it, I don't want to, it's not going to be a stroke, so I'm going to make it a fill. I'm going to maybe round the corners. And funny thing is, I'm going to make this 4. The padding, vertical padding top and bottom is going to be 4. It just looks nice, right? I think cough is too bold. I'm just going to make it, it's not too bold actually. Okay, let's leave it at medium. All right, so this is fine. I feel like it's too big, but it's 14, so it doesn't seem like it's big. All right, so let's see. This is fine, I guess. Okay, so I change this to 16 so it looks longer. All right, then we need an icon inside here. And it's going to be like put type center gets added to this place, just like that. So okay, so we might actually need an arrow button here. So something like an arrow button here. Just follow me. I'm just thinking this through like a thought process. So different things can actually come at one point in time. Just follow your hint. All right, so we have this, and I just duplicated this 1, 2, 3. Select the 3 of them together, lay out it, and change the direction. Change the direction. You see 2 arrows that are beside each other. One is facing down, like forward. And one is facing the right, like one is to the right. If you click on the right, just the direction to the right. You click on down, it changes the direction down. So I click on right, the direction is on the right. I can say cough, cold, and what say fast breathing. Fast breathing. Right, so fast breathing. Right. What we need here is I should have done that before I did it. we need like a cancel button. I'm just going to bring this icon from here. Look at inside 3 of them. 1, Control C, Control V. All right, so I'll change this icon to cancel icon, X icon, and delete dismiss. Rather, I know what it is here already. I'm going to dismiss here already. So dismiss, maybe dismiss, regular field. Let me see, dismiss circle. I want the particular one. All right, so this is nice. Let's make it 16 like we did the other time. I don't know if and will be able to put it. But then something like this, then you do, I want everything to be at the center. This is fine. This is nice, I guess. Maybe the button is too small. Let's make it maybe like 24. The side. Let's make this dots bigger now. All right, so these dots are bigger now. And that's crazy. So we can also make it 20, which is smaller. This was 16. I'm going to make it 8. Or we could actually make it off the panel. We had it designer. All right. So, funny enough, this doesn't look nice. So we take it back to 8. 8 looks nicer, at least from this point of view, which is actually crazy by the way. So, but then something like this, I don't like it. I would want to reduce this to 4. So I can just select the of them. I'm the designer. So the back padding, I'm going to make it 4. So it looks nice on the back. So this is nice. This is very nice. All right. So we have this. Then I want to reduce this. I want to reduce the width of this. I want to reduce this to something like this. Because I need an arrow here. I need an arrow here. So I'm going to change this to an arrow. Sorry, I'm working fast. You might actually have to do all of this manually. We don't have time, and then I have all of these already. So I'm just going to be using them the way I know how to. Right, so right, midfield. So I will just have my icon here already. So what I will do is auto layout on my icon, the field here. I need to make it as tall as this. And I know this is 40. Just need to make it 40. It's 32. So to make it 40, I need to do fixed height. I can make it 40. Width also fixed. Make it 40. Then I put I take this to the center. This looks like this. And I can change the color. Let's just change the color for now to black. Change the font, the top to white. Then I make it maybe rounded. Like this. Why I'm doing that is because I want it that I don't know how long this is. This is 343. So that means if I join these two together, they should not be longer than 343. I don't know how that's gonna be, but this is 299 and this is 40. 299 for 40, I guess it passes. But in there's 6 between them, so I'm gonna read this a little more, something like this. Let's say 292. All right, this is fine. Move this close. The distance could be 4 or 8. Come on. All right, so 4 or 8. 4. Right, so this is fine. What I'm gonna do now is I have this already with this. So I need to bring this inside here. So I'm just going to create this and lay out this. Okay, Control Z. Just I'm going to bring this inside here. Then do it here, inside here, in the direction, something like this. I have this already. So since I have this, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to copy this, Control C, bring it here, replace this, Control Shift R. If you can put it up very well, Miracle, you can definitely do that. Put it up very well, you can definitely do that. So we have this now. You see, top pin here. I want it to touch here. So I'm just going to do something like this. Move this to the nice. Right, so this is great already. This is not showing now, so I'm going to stroke around them so I can see it on my design. Something that may not look nice, but let me not put a stroke. It doesn't look ugly. So everybody doesn't think I'm an ugly designer. So I'm going to do something like this. This looks nicer. Okay, so now what they need to do is they need to book a doctor. So they need to state what is wrong with them. This is a screen to state what's wrong with them. So What category does your alignment belong to? Like ailment. Why am I saying alignment? Sorry about that. What category does your ailment belong to? You select the category, boom. Then you go and say, okay, what category should change? What symptoms are you having or have noticed? All right, so what symptoms are you having or have noticed? People enter their symptoms and once they click on this arrow, this button here, it's what do call it? Yards this part here, something like that's it there. So you can see cough, cold. Oh, it's not cold that is wrong with me. You press cancel, then you add a new one. So something like this. So then say this is the first, right? So what else do we need? We need to actually ask them for anything else. I don't think we need to ask them for anything else. Okay, yeah, this is low fidelity. It's not my final design, so I'm just using shade of black just for my low fidelity. Like my other low fidelities, let's see, locate. I don't really use shade of black. Only on occasions, you see. It depends. It's black, this one is not black. But since it's low fidelity, my control. Then my eye designs will never, like my eye file will never have blah 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 blah. All right. So what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? All right, so we can have a button now. Have our button. Say okay. Show me available doctor or match me with the doctor. Show me available doctor or match me with the doctor. Which one should we use? All right. So okay, age to matter. Age. Let me see. All right. Okay, so that's true. So let's put age now. Say what is your age? Oh, fine with putting your age. Whether it's hospital. Oh yeah, age matters. And what is your enter your age? We add this again. Then to the left. All right. Age. All right. So. All right. So show me available doctors. Auto layout. Change the background. You add a field. Change the background of the field to black, something like this. So I will do something like this. Okay, no. I want to do something like this. All right, so put it at the center. Move this here. Right, so what at the center now, perfectly aligned, 16, 16 on both sides. I need my button to be very high, so I'm going to make my button a fixed height. And I'm going to write 48. I like big buttons. This is 48 up the center, the solid at the center, something like this. So this is nice, I guess. All right. This is nice. Let me see. The spacing between them has to be the same thing. Maybe 24, because it's very important. All right, 59, maybe that's 2. All right, cool. All right, check this one. Make it 104. I'm using the count of 8. So I have all these numbers in my head. So I try to design with them like 1,000 times. So I have them stuck in my head already. All right, so yeah, show me available doctors. Matches for this now. You can actually match with the doctor actually because okay, well, sure. That's if you're picking one doctor. So, but since we are making the system suggest a range of doctors, then that's fine. So we can use show me available doctors. I'm going to make this it should be 16. Where is it now? 16 and gold or semi-gold. All right, so 16 semi-gold. This is fine. We are done. We've done this already. So you see, this is cool. So we'll keep it here. Like I said, we could actually have this or not have this. If I want this to be gone, I'll just edit it. And it's gone, at least for now. If I want to show it on the next screen, I can only show it on the next screen. Since this is just a welcome screen, we're going to leave it like this for now. 24, then let me check. 141 be 132, 140. So 140 40 is correct. 104. Let me see. All right, correct. 144, yeah. So this is correct. So that's fine. Duplicate this. Control D. All right. So now we show doctors. So we show doctors. Doctors. That's sure. Okay. That's right. So we are now going to be train doctors. So obviously, maybe a doctor would actually have their just their it depends on what you want to do, Sha. If you want maybe if you want to show doctors and maybe their profile, you can do that. If you just want to show the name and the image of doctors, you can also do that. So depends on you, depends on what you want to do. So I'm just going to be using a frame. We're creating a frame here like this, and what the doctor should be looking like. Something like this, and something like this. Where is it now? Okay, so I need an icon. All right, let me just delete this. What I'm going to do is bring this out, change this to 0, maybe a box. This is an icon. So human PERSON. Like this. All right, so make this 48 the biggest one. Okay, so make this space around it. Let me not do that. Let me do this. All right. Why is this having black here? Strange. Okay, bigger. All right, the frame is bigger. Let's see, adjust something like this. Okay, fine. Big enough, something like that. Yeah, maybe this is fine. Okay, so we have the, I'm going to make this gray, something like this, gray. Then what else? The time is going, we need to do this fast. So say just going to make this field. All right, so this will majorly duplicating this. I'm just going to write in here, say all right, so you can view a profile of a doctor by clicking on doctor. So you view the profile. Maybe we could put a button for view profile, and then maybe something like that. Dr. Zan, and then a view profile button. I make the button to view profile. That's crazy. So we need to be able to select the doctor or view the profile of the doctor. All right, yeah. So it's going to be a one-way trip. You click on the doctor, you see the profile of the doctor. If you like the doctor, fine. If you don't like the doctor, you go back. So that's what we're going to do. I'll take out this. This spacing between them as 4. Dr. Azan, this is too bold. Make it 16 and 16 and semi-bold. All right, so this is fine. Then I'm just gonna put a space body. All right, so we're gonna do something like this. All right, so this is already nice. Done. All right, so this 51, we're gonna make this something like 48. 48. 48. All right, good. So we need this to be here. Okay, this is not at the center. I need it to be at the center. I need this center. All right. You may not see what it looks like yet. Look at you. I'm just going to make the shade very darker. Like this. We have more space on the right side and on the top. I'm going to make this fill the container. Fill container, something like that. Yeah, cool. So, the edges 8, make this 4. Like this. Blah, 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 blah. The job here. Then low frequency, right? So that's what we're doing now. This is too dark. I don't like dark that much. Yeah, much. So what we do now is not where it's supposed to be. Somewhere, okay, let's go. This go. Okay, so we then take this down here. Then Control D. You can scroll, Control D. I'm just going to select everything. Frame them, Control T. Right, so I'm going to do something like this. Then button down a bit too. Something like this, yeah. This is fine. Select the doctor. You can say, so we don't need this. We don't need the button here. So yeah, just scroll and select doctor. All right. So then duplicate the new screen, something like that. That's how to do it. So we might actually have to stop here this night. So I actually have to stop this night. Here there will be a back button here. So we have our back button there. There's the chevron. Something like this. Control R. Make this 4 left. Something like this here. Right. So back button there. So we have the doctor's name. So let me just on out, delete rest. So I have this here. What I'm going to do is just put this up here. I'm going to bring this out, say the thousand, make it big and bold, 24 and gold. Both should be fine. All right, so the then so we have the doctor's image here, so I can make this disappear. All right, so this is fine. All right, so we can have the image of the doctor here. All right, then we have maybe some text blah 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 about the doctor below remission for now, like this. Blah blah blah, something like this. So this is where you set the time. Maybe you say if you like the doctor, maybe you see something the doctor can do, then you can set appointment with the doctor. Just you go back. So we can just have a text here that says back. All right, so something like that. It depends on you, depends on what you want to do. So this is where we're going to be stopping for today. Then we'll continue tomorrow, then finish it up. So in practice, just look at them, just think your stuff through very well, and you understand better. If you watch this video, if there's something you don't understand, something you need me to re-explain, I'll definitely explain it. Then we can always talk more about it. So for here, we're going to read tomorrow. We can have a little bit of description about the, you can maybe set appointment button. So let me just, so it doesn't look like unfinished. Control Z, Control C, click on this, Control V, say set appointment. Set appointment. Something like that. So it depends on how you think your design. Set appointment, things of maybe a small pop-up, like that. But yeah, we're going to do something nice tomorrow. Then I'm just going to do that 4 screens, just to set the appointment. Once the appointment has been said, like successful appointment set, blah blah blah. we do the high fidelity. So we should finish that tomorrow. So please, if you have anything you are trying to do that has been difficult, just write them down, note them down. When we come tomorrow, we're going to talk about them and we're going to figure them out. So, this is how we call it tonight. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. And have a nice day tomorrow too. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.